What's up, everybody? It's Richard here at Gas Monkey, and I'm hanging out in the trap with all of my cars, and I'm liable to be two less in just about an hour. So the Gas Monkey giveaway number 2 winner is coming out of Connecticut. He's a postal worker up there, and he brought a friend of his down here, so we're gonna get to see what happens. Now, if you read the fine print, you know that the winner gets to pick a car out of any of these cars, and then his friend that he brought with him also gets to pick a car. But what they don't know is, A, we've added some cars. There's quite a few more cars in here and to choose from, but B, they have $130,000 to spend. Now they're each gonna get 10 grand on top of that. So the grand prize was 150 grand. The fun part's gonna be what happens when the grand prize winner comes in and he has to pick, because let's say he picks the Thomas Crown car. Well, we all know that's worth about 125 grand. So he's only leaving his buddy 5 grand to spend. And I don't really think I have anything in here for 5 grand except for maybe the old Jaguar pedal car. So are they gonna work it out, try to each get a cool car themselves and work out the money situation? If it was me, I would probably just throw Dennis under the bus and I'd take the coolest car and Dennis would get nothing but the 10 grand. But they traveled all the way from Connecticut, they're here. We're gonna see what happens. They haven't even been in this room. They haven't seen it stacked up now because we did add 3 or 4 cars, I believe, maybe 5. And it's gonna be pretty cool. We added a Porsche, we added a Jaguar, we added a 37 Ford. I don't know. Oh, I know. The Polaris Slingshot's in this one, so that could be a lot of fun. But hang on tight, this is fixed to happen. They're pulling up right now. I'm gonna go greet them, hopefully get them a beer and maybe some barbecue, and then bring them over here and let them take 2 cars. Whew, this is gonna be interesting. So the winner's about to walk in. We got Nevin that won the 10 grand, and then we've got Steve, that's the grand prize winner, and he brought a friend of his, Richard Rock. Get you some of that for a name. And here we are. What's up, man?
How much? I'm Steve.
Right on, everybody, round of applause, all right. You must be Steve.
Yep.
You must be Rich Rock. That's pretty good. You're Nevin, and all right. Bonus for Nevin. He brought a chickie with him. Right on, right on. So first things first, congratulations. I hope you had a good trip coming down here. Right. You two guys got a really hard decision you're fixing to have to make.
Yeah.
Nevin's decision is already made for him. He's down here, get to have a few cocktails, get 10 grand in his hand, and get to party with the old monkey crew and what have you. So I gotta ask, are you nervous?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Big decision to make.
Well, you gotta make the same decision when you put like your quarter in the gumball machine. You might not get a gumball. You get like a stupid tattoo or something.
Yeah.
So check it out. I'm gonna take you over there in a minute because we've had some additions to the car collection since giveaway number 1. So there's 4 or 5 cars in there that you didn't see the first time. And because of the rules on this one, there's 1 or 2 cars that aren't in it. But we'll get to that in a minute. First things first, welcome to Texas. You want a cocktail? You want beer? Want anything?
I can drink.
All right, I can drink too. So the rules of the garage are this, they're simple. All these are full of stuff. If you want stuff, get in the refrigerators and have stuff. Anybody want beer?
Yeah, I'll take a beer.
All right. Don't be so worried about that camera. Nobody even knows it's there.
Can we have a drink?
Somebody say shots?
Yeah.
You cannot have a drink.
Debbie can have all the drinks she wants.
Thanks.
The mechanic guys might have to go back to work. Yeah, y'all go back to doing something. I'm gonna entertain these folks. And when it gets closer to quitting time, I'll bring y'all up here. So do you have any idea what you're gonna pick?
Something with personality.
Yeah. Probably not a truck, because
there's no truck in it this time.
Oh.
That is the yellow one.
Oh yeah! I forgot to tell you about your first choice, because it was supposed to be in there. Why is it not in there?
It won't fit.
No, it'll go in the big door.
Order of Clark, Richard.
Okay. Well, we'll just leave that truck out because I don't think he's picking that.
Yeah.
Unless you want to. I'll show it to you. What the hell do I care?
Sure.
wish I had like a drum roll and confetti and balloons and everything. But cheers, guys. Let's go see what your next vehicles look like. And I got your 10 grand in my pocket, Nevin. Welcome to the world famous monkey trap, where I keep all my toys.
That's got some personality, Rick.
As you can tell, we got a few more vehicles this time. It's kind of an always changing thing, but we got some of the old steadies that have been here for a long time. This collection, except for the recent additions and the Letting Thomas Down car and this Jag and a couple others, these are cars I've had for years and years, you know. I want to have somebody take them out and enjoy them more so than I get to. Plus, I'm kind of ready to change up the scenery around here a little bit, get a few new things and what have you. So Nevin and Tanika are squared away. They got a trip, they got money coming. And Steve, you got a hard decision to make, because if you had read the fine print, need some?
Nope, I'm here for the rules.
She's here for the fine print. You mentioned fine print, and Dabney comes out of the woodworks. But you're each gonna get to pick a car. There is a $150,000 prize package. So it's $130,000 worth of car. And then you're each gonna get 10 grand. So you're both getting 10 grand no matter what. So the trick is, you go first, and then whatever money you do or don't leave is what he has to spend on a car. Okay, so you gotta read the little stuff. So you get to pick first, and there's cars in here that you could pick that would literally leave him with nothing but the pedal car and the 10 grand, or you try to work it out to see if y'all can walk the tightrope and meet up in the middle somewhere. It's really just the difference of two things. Are you a nice guy or an asshole like me? Because I would totally throw Dennis under the bus and buy the most expensive thing I could with the money and leave him with the pedal car. But that's just me.
Dude,
So
you won. Pick what you want.
there's only a couple of cars in here that aren't in it because of the way that we did the rules this time, to give it this little fun thing about you get to pick first and he's got to pick last. Is obviously the King T is not in it because it's worth more than we're talking about. And my dad's Mustang is still back there. That won't ever leave. Other than that, is there anything else? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
There's not. There's no other restrictions. So basically, it's from my 37 Ford, which I just acquired. It is an awesome car. Documented 2 owners, never been restored. Unbelievable hot rod. Well, let's just get into the thick of it. On the wall, I'm assuming you look for something to drive, ain't you?
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna sit for a second because I'm like getting heart palpitations because I kind of knew that from the attitude of the last guy that came in that he was going to take that TRX. It was the smart thing to do and what have you. You guys, I took that option off the table. Now you have to actually pick a hot rod, and it's going to be fun to see. But I also want to see, man, what if he just totally screws you over, man? And you get to go with the little Jaguar pedal car over there.
Oh
How big is
no!
the pedal car?
All I get is a free first-class trip to Dallas, Texas, and 10,000 cash. Woe is me.
Woe is me. I like his attitude.
How big is the pedal car?
It's tiny.
That's right there. There, Jordan.
You could probably check it in the plane on the way back.
Good luck fitting in that.
That might fit in the overhead.
The deal is, you got 130 to spend, and that's what you get to spend. You can't shortchange it and try to take more cash, unless you want to. Maybe I could think about that, but I'd have to think about it. All right, so you get to go first, and you got to pick, like, I'm gonna say let's you and your friend walk around for a little bit. I'm gonna have a beer and try to get over the fact that I'm feeling how do they say it up in Connecticut, very verklempt. And
The Thomas Brown and the Thomas Crown are both in.
you wouldn't have enough money left to take the Thomas Frown if you took the Thomas Crown.
Tight.
It wouldn't happen.
Well, if they gave their cash on.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I could take their cash from them. Yeah. So take your time, walk around for a minute. You guys need another beer, cocktail, cold drink?
I'm all set for now.
Whatever you want.
Just out of curiosity,
Ask me any questions.
How much is the Camaro worth?
That Camaro there?
Yeah.
I'd have to check my paperwork, but I believe I've got $37,500 in that car.
That could be nice.
Because we're going with what I have in them, not what I think they're worth. Because if I were to put that car on one of the interwebs, I'd probably be trying to get 45 to 49. But I didn't think that that was fair for me to speculate on, oh no, this car's worth X, because then you're not getting a good choice. So you're getting them for whatever Daphne says that I got in them.
All right.
And
okay.
so just fire up the old Camaro here. Mr. Steve might be interested in that. Caught his eye. We can fire them all up. It just might take a while, and we might get asphyxiated. Step on up. Yeah, walk all the way around, check it out. Want to raise the hood? You can open the doors or whatever. It's got a couple of little nicks, just so you know. This is a road car, you know, it's not a show car. This is one you can take out and go and have some fun, especially up where you're at.
Mind if I sit in it?
Go for it.
Right, you got the short list.
So
The Camaro.
The Camaro.
Right, the black on black Mustang over here.
I think both cars need to be
Were there any
touched
others?
up a little. The Pontiac.
The Pontiac, well, you gotta at least think about that.
Yeah. That's the most expensive of the three that I was looking at.
Yeah, man, but look at it.
Yeah.
This thing is like all memory right here.
Yeah.
I've never been the biggest fan of red, but I think this is the exception that proves the rule. How much is it?
You said you had 72 in it?
I'll double check.
All right. Don't worry about me.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about me. Pick the one you want the most.
Exactly like the one I had in high school, and it's perfect. Or as perfect as a rubber bumper Trans Am can get, because these things are very cantankerous and hard to restore.
Yeah, this is AC T-top and it's a 4-speed. There's a whole bunch of automatics out there, and half of them have T-top. This is T-top.
Yeah, and it's tilt wheel. But you know, you're a tall dude.
Right.
You're gonna have to have the seat modified a little bit.
How about the Camaro?
Same thing. It's
Yeah.
But I mean, this one's definitely bigger than the Camaro.
Yeah.
And with the T, you can take the top off, and you can always, get the headroom.
Oh, easy ingress.
There you go.
T-top off. But I the wrong guy.
Yeah,
But it's a Camaro.
but it's a Camaro. That's a good point.
I saw that in one of your videos, and I'm like, that's available.
Let's take another look.
Yeah, go check it out. A couple of you guys come over here. Let's push this out in the open here.
I think this is it.
What? You're gonna leave your boy the lion's share of the money?
You can still take the pedal car.
I got chills.
Oh,
Man, that is a cool car, though, dude. It's got a good look, and it's blue.
Wow.
man. So I don't even know how I gotta do
That's
that
a
now.
really good friend right there. He gave you the lion's share, bro.
That leaves up to
Not 4 million.
$92,500.
92.5.
That's a lot of money.
You can get anything you want.
No, he can't.
Well, almost.
Almost.
They give up their 20 grand cash.
Steve picked the Camaro here. We had 37.5 in it, and he's going to go with that, which means his buddy Rich Rock here gets 92.5. What will you do, sir?
See, pressure's off me now.
Yeah.
That's a good friend.
Yeah. But he was first choice, and you took the first choice anyways?
No, he was
Oh,
first
I was
choice.
so mixed up. It was,
No, he won. He got first choice.
that was dope. That's a really good friend.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's
Dude,
all.
I've
You
known
could
you
get
since
the
high school, and you ain't that good a
He
friend.
would never do this for me.
Or you could get
I
a
would
monster
not.
truck.
I would have the pedal car, and I'd be
A yellow monster truck.
He can still get the pedal car. Or is the ping pong table up for grabs?
at that point.
It's about as heavy as this car.
That got wheels.
All right, Mr. Rock.
All right.
Any of the cars stick out to you?
Well, besides the Camaro,
Well, that's already going.
you have a spare?
Camaro? No, Richard hates Camaro.
I've actually owned very, very few Camaros.
He loves Mustangs.
Oh, we didn't even show him that 2010 white Camaro we had out there.
See,
I saw it.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'd still have
I was kind of
$95,000.
kidding.
see, I love the
still have
slingshot, but in Connecticut, that's considered the slingshot standard. The way it comes is considered a motorcycle.
Correct. You got to wear a helmet and everything.
Is that still a motorcycle?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's a badass motorcycle.
that is badass, man.
Man, I don't even know what to do.
Yeah.
Throw you off guard a little bit.
They did throw me off guard.
That slingshot is absolutely one of a kind. That's built at SEMA. That was in the booth at SEMA too.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to use that hardly at all up there.
No.
But everybody has one. in the
Salt
garage
roads
waiting
and
for
all the
someone.
gravel and
This one is auto.
The Hellcat, huh?
Hellcat is auto. Low miles. It's got a whole bunch of videos going around about it.
I
It's
heard.
been in a couple videos.
I heard it's famous.
It is really infamous. It's amazing.
That's serial number
I can't
two,
tell.
So that's
Serial
the
number
second
2.
ever built.
I
So
can't-
serial number 1 went for 1.5 million.
I saw the story.
800,000.
I saw the story about the Hellcat. I saw the video, and I don't know if the story makes it better, but makes it more interesting or less. I think more.
I think more in my
from a resale standpoint, I don't know
It makes
that
more.
it's going to make it more,
Well,
but
The
that's
story
your
factor,
decision.
The story factor does.
I mean, the guy that stole it made a rap video in it.
That's what I was saying.
It's a hell of a story.
I'll take the Hellcat.
You sure?
You're not even gonna sit in it?
Because it's been beat up, thrown out, set on fire, you name it.
Well, you said it was restored. It was perfect. I trust you.
Well, I know, but you're trying to make a good decision. Get in there, check it out. It is an automatic. Throw this seat back. This motherfucker's got some room.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think if you fit in it and they're comfortable and
If it fits, I fit.
it has both.
Wait a minute.
I think it
you
sucks
guys,
for
you
me,
guys
but-
work for USPS, right?
I do. He works.
Wait,
for
what was y'all saying? If it fits,
It shifts.
It's got a lot of gadgets, but it is this is a 2014,
yeah, if it's number 2,
14 or 15.
15.
But it is serial number 2.
2.
Second one ever built.
There's only
And
one
it's
of
only
those.
been built about 4 more times.
And look, it's 02 of 22.
Yeah.
What are the odds of that? Number 2. It's all 2s.
I'll take it.
Man, you are one hell of a good friend, Steve.
No
Holy
shit.
shit. That hurts my feelings a little bit, but I stepped up on it. So I can't hardly say no, can I? It's yours now.
Whoa!
Woo!
Yeah.
Holy cow. I'm going to need something stronger than a Miller Lite. He's taking
Somebody
my
say
Hellcat.
shots?
Now that's a hell of a friend.
There's Jameson over there.
No, he's got vodka.
I can't drink that. That is,
That is a
man.
good friend, like for real. This is the opposite of Richard.
It might be the Miller Lights talking now.
It's had no less than 40 sets of rear tires put on it, and what have you. But when we had to build it, when we got it back, we put it back to a spec, and it's a good car. But like you said, I tend to believe that the story 20 years from now might be better. You know, like this car was, you know, Richard's. It was number 2. It was gifted to him from Dodge. People stole it. Richard wrecked it. They wrecked it. It got burnt. It got lit on fire. You know, I got to tell you, man, that is unbelievable. You took the car you wanted, which is really kick-ass. I'm glad you got a Camaro, but you left your guy wide open to spend all the rest of the cash.
Did it?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Did that? Oh, thank you.
That's a hell of a friend. That's why I was asking if he had pictures on you or something, because that's a hell of a friend there, man.
Yeah, if you go with what I paid for the car, what I did to the car, everything that I got in the car, you know, it's, yeah, we definitely exhausted the 92.5 that's left. But, you know, I think with the story, it should sell for 100, personally, maybe even a little more if it was at a good auction. So I got to go with what I got in it. And all I got to do is tell you if you're ever going to sell it, I get first right. You got to call me first. Because, you know, and I'm going to offer you 25, but don't worry about that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
I'm losing literally one of my favorite cars, a car I had a long time, a lot of emotion, a lot of time and money spent on this car, but they didn't take the Thomas Crown, they didn't take the Trans Am, and they didn't take the really killer 65K code or any of the hot rods. So let's see what happens next on Gas Monkey giveaway number 3, and I can tell you, it probably won't be in this room. It might be somewhere else. Oh, suspense! Play the suspense music. I want to thank everybody that entered Gas Monkey giveaway number 2. I appreciate it, and these guys definitely appreciate it. They came here, they had a good time. They walked away with 2 of my cars, including my number 2 Hellcat and a 68 Camaro blower motor car. So on top of that, we brought in Nevin, and he walked away with 10 grand. This has been awesome. You wait till you see what I do on Gas Monkey giveaway number 3. It's gonna blow your mind.